All right, what's up, traders? This is the watch list video for Monday, February 27th. The SPY, as I kind of tweeted late Friday afternoon, the daily candle on the SPY kind of looked like a plus sign. Again, not a great trading environment, just complete sideways chop. At the very end of the day, it tried to make a breakout into the gap and then came right back down. And then, I don't know, it was just a choppy day. I made the bulk of my money on Friday on Beyond on a pullback play. I called it as a twos buy zone on the first pullback. Now I'm upset. Well, let me give this. How do I put this? Two different ways. I'm upset at myself for missing the inside twos here, which would have been a long right there, and it was off to the races. And it's not just some random. Oh, look what Beyond did after the fact. This was my top watch at the open, and still just looking around at different things. The first few minutes in, missed this right. And then the day before, which would have been Thursday, OCEA was my top watch at the open. Hold on, let me go to 5-minute candles. OCEA was my top watch at the open. And there was the opening 5-minute candle. Anyway, and it did that. And I never got involved in that one. And I missed the, as I said, Beyond opening inside twos. But I did catch it right here below 21, and it went all the way up almost 80 cents, I think, from there. And I did call that in chat before it got there, the twos buy zone whole number flush, right? So I did get the first pullback. But what the point of this rambling is what I'm trying to do better myself and what I would like to get other people to realize too, right? Every day you're going to miss stuff. Every day, especially being in a chat room with a bunch of good traders, you're going to see people celebrating stuff that you didn't get in. And rather than lament all the misses, right? For me, like lamenting OCEA and Beyond inside twos right here, the last 2 days in a row, my attitude is like, okay, I missed them, but I'm also trying to give myself credit as I was honed in on two really, really nice movers at the open. So I'm doing a good job picking what I call the one in the morning, right? Sadly, I didn't get into either one of them the way I should have. But still, and just like if you're in a chat room and you're seeing people make money on somebody's call and you didn't get it or whatever, instead of saying, I'm so sick of missing them, well, that could help you, right? Could help you focus next time maybe a little better, and me too. But take the attitude that, hey, at least I'm in the right place. I've got these stocks on charts. They're on my trading platform at the opening bell. And maybe I missed a setup, but damn it, I'm in a good place to possibly make some money the next time, right? Because we got a great group of traders. We usually, if something's running, somebody found a way in the room and gave an idea. So that's what I'm trying to get better at, is saying, hey, you know what? I'll catch the next one, but at least I'm in a good spot to catch the next one. It's different if you lament something that had a huge move on any given day, but it wasn't on your radar, right? Or nobody posted an idea in it right in front of your face. It's real easy to go back and look at stuff and say, man, I wish I'd have seen that. But if you're in the ballpark, right? If you're already in that arena where things that we're watching are moving and maybe you missed the entry, be glad, be proud that you're in a good place, and say, you know what, on Monday, I'm going to catch the big one, right? Anyway, it's a good way to have a better attitude than just whining all weekend, which I have in the past had a tendency to do. All right, anyway, what am I watching for Monday? You know what, let me put out my normal announcement. Just in case you're seeing one of my videos for the first time, just understand that I focus on in-play stocks, but I only trade intraday, right? I do not hold overnight. I often make the joke, I don't even hold my wife overnight. So that's the gist of what we do, right? Is watching the recent high flyers and the gappers that day, which could be labeled as the current high flyer because it's gapping, right? And then we look for the A+ intraday setups in the room together. So don't want anybody to think any of this is investment advice, because I don't hold overnight. LAZR is kind of extended. It was on the watch list for Friday, showing some great strength though. So definitely going to keep an eye on that one again. TMBR, nice breakout of this range on Friday, but closing way off its highs. I am going to keep it on the list though. I typed that wrong. ATLX has had a huge move, and now we got a kind of a nasty red day. Definitely found some buyers down here. I didn't even really watch this thing. Yeah, I mean, okay, anyway. Definitely going to keep it on watching. And for no other reason, it's a recent high flyer, and man, can the thing move. So if I get an A-plus setup, I'll give it a shot. NRDS, a little extended for me, but it was about a week ago that it topped out at the hole number 20, and it's found its way very close to that again. So I do want to keep an eye on that, even though it seems a little extended. TTD, one of the bounce plays that I had on watch on Friday, bounced right off the 20-day. So we're looking for a continuation of that bounce on Monday. RCEL, nice breakout. It is worth noting that this big volume stick here, still only 1 million shares on the day, so it's probably pretty thin and whippy. I didn't watch it trade on Friday, but we'll see. BHC has been really strong lately. It's kind of an obscure play, but a red day on Friday, maybe it starts to curl right back up again on Monday. It's been really strong. CYH, big breakout on earnings a little over a week ago, and then it's pulled back down to that area between the 8 and the 20, so that one goes on bounce watch. AN is AutoNation, had the big breakout on earnings, and it's been down ever since, but it's now found down into, you know, a support area and the area again between the 8 and the 20, so that one goes on bounce watch. And last time I'm going with ABNB, which is Airbnb. Also kind of a breakout on earnings that's found its way back down to that, all the way to the 20-day on Friday. So we're going to watch CYH, AN, and ABNB for possible bounce play setups. You guys in chat know what we look for. And I'm kind of in that spot where I need some new leaders to emerge. And when I say leaders, I mean new high flyers that we can then look for setups for several days in a row. All right, I'm done babbling. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see everybody in the chat room on Monday.